Camera, can you stop doing that now, please? Or are you zooming on Sydney Sweeney, you dirty pervy camera?
I'm not here to tell you to buy American Eagle jeans. And I definitely won't say that they're the most comfortable jeans I've ever worn. Or that they make your butt look amazing. Why would I need to do that? But if you said that you want to buy the jeans, I'm not going to stop you. But just so we're clear, this is not me telling you to buy American Eagle jeans.
Sydney Sweeney has very keen.
You see what I did there, right?
You asked for it. It's time for me to give you my personal cringe reaction video regarding GQ magazine's Kat Stoffel and Sydney Sweeney. Who is Kat Stoffel, you might ask? She's the features director editor at GQ magazine, or features direct, whatever. She's a features something. She's a features director. I'll pull up a LinkedIn profile and you can see in a minute what I'm talking about. But let's have a look at this video and then... Holy moly. Now, I know that Miss Stoffel might appear to be a nice person. I've never met her. I've never seen interviews of her. Although I might go searching out for some of those in a minute on YouTube to see what we can uncover with this charlatan right here. She's the laughing assassin, folks. I should know. I have a neighbor downstairs who's exactly like that. She'll exchange niceties with you to begin with, but behind her back is a big 10-inch knife waiting to be used against you if you put your foot out of order. I'm not kidding, by the way. Woman is crazy downstairs. But this is Roger Ramjet chin proportions that I never ever thought I'd see. I mean, this picture right here is smugness personified. Now, without further ado, folks, I'm just going to whiz through certain sections of this interview and I'll give you my feedback afterwards. I will stop and start as I usually do because that's the way to do it. But here we go, folks. Chateau Marmont.
You see the great boots.
Which, by the way, are Gucci boots because I didn't know that. It was told to me on X. I would say that's the best ringside seat since a boxing match in the 90s at Vegas. Ooh, okay, let's carry on.
Shoes too, Cap.
I know. We pulled through in the shoe game.
Strong shoe game.
I usually show up in my PJs. For whatever reason, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna just...
I gotta say, the person who's filming, that is, I think they sound English. They're like, they sound like a effing penguin, don't they? Or a sea lion. I don't know if penguins can go, but maybe if you teach them, they might be able to do that. But I'm guessing Sydney Sweeney's agent convinced her to do the GQ magazine. GQ will pay a lot of money. They need a really good front cover star at the moment. And who's the best person right now? It's this young lady right here, 28 years old. I called her 24 the other day because I guess I thought she was.
I'm so flattered. Okay, so...
Oh my God, shut up, you dumb bitch.
Okay. I feel really...
I want to take this back a little bit, folks. I promise you this won't be an extremely long reaction. I'm probably going to shorten it anyway, but something caught my eye. Somewhere around about here.
Actually get dressed. And then
oh my God.
Like, and I was like, wow, this is the first time.
Sincerity
so
pours
flattered.
out of her ass.
Okay, so...
That's the shot I wanted. Look, if we're talking about physical proportions, and I feel so bad, no I don't, about picking on Kat Stoffel over there. Big head, the nondescript clothing, and Sweeney at least has made the effort to show up and look $1 million. I mean, she could wear pajamas, like she's often said, and will still look $1 million. But the body language, I mean, look at Sweeney right here, just upright, her posture's good, her spine is erect, and you got this slouchy potato over here who seems to be almost disrespectful. Remember when Zelensky from Ukraine turned up at the US White House this year, dressed in the most ridiculous nondescript suit, and even President 47 ripped the piss out of his fashion sense or lack of it. This is kind of like that, but on a much, much lower scale. What's really good about this interview, Sweeney talked about when she's filming on Euphoria, it's like 16-hour-a-day shoots. She hardly ever has a cell phone with her on set. It's like locked away. And then she'll check that after she's finished filming, which I think is perfect. I see too many zombies walking around town, even when I used to be at work, looking at their phones like, oh my God, the world is going to end anytime soon. And me, I'm an old-fashioned guy. Even when I step out to the local shops, I don't take my phone with me. Don't need to, bro. I'll be back in a few minutes. When I go to the gym, I don't take my mobile with me either because, again, I don't need to.
And throughout that process of building Christy and working with Christy and filming the movie, I started realizing, I was like, oh, wow, I actually have more in common
Those
with
are
her
some
than
great
I
set of
realized.
legs she's got, and she knows it.
Fighting a fight in her home.
You're on Euphoria, which is a show that covers a lot of topics without, taking a moral stance on any of them.
Mm-hmm.
And you did Reality, which I love, which brought a lot of.
Well, I mean, again, Euphoria, you've got Hunter Schafer pretending to be a woman on that show. So, again, Kat Stoyful, what the fuck are you talking about, woman? Of course it's pushing some kind of ideology in there because they're asking you, the producers and showrunners of Euphoria, to accept Hunter Schafer as a biological female. Just saying.
Tension and humanity to the story of Reality Winner, the whistleblower. It does not look like a very political career, but you have become very swept up in politics. And so I wondered if that has surprised you as you put your...
Yeah, because something leaked a few years ago where that Sweeney is a Republican voter, shall we say, got the left enraged. I think why Sydney Sweeney is such a divisive actress right now in Hollywood, because she's authentic. She's the A word, unlike so many of her other contemporaries. She's an old-fashioned gal. She says she'll never, ever get plastic surgery. She'll age gracefully. I will believe that when I see it. I think she will go against her word there. I think she will, because right now, yes, she's unblemished. She's not going through that Erin Moriarty phase of completely ruining your face. Camera, can you stop doing that now, please? Or are you zooming on Sydney Sweeney, you dirty, pervy camera?
And yourself into art, not commentary.
I've always believed that I'm not here to tell people what to think. I'm just here to kind of open their eyes to different ideas. And so I think that's why I gravitate towards characters and stories that are complicated and are maybe morally questionable. And
yeah, I mean, you can push the idea, but we don't have to accept it, which I think is the right approach to take.
It's better for art if artists can keep themselves a little bit separate from politics.
Yeah, I've never talked about my personal life.
I know. So
I know. Oh my God, that's such a shock.
Your year.
I mean, God almighty. Look, there's a comment here on the actual video itself, which I thought is really, really fantastic. This felt more like a meeting with HR than an actual interview, which is true because I used to work in HR a long, long time ago. And I'll tell you something, HR is a puerile, vicious, backstabbing department. It's all nice on the outside when you meet employees that you're writing a reference for, but when they go out to that back door, oh, all the bitchiness and snobbery begins. I fucking hate HR, really do, with a vengeance. And oh my God, what a freeze frame. This might become my thumbnail, actually.
As a phenomenon.
Kat
in culture,
Stoyford is so full of laughs,
And
girl. Oh my
everything that
God,
happened to you
stop
this
it.
year is that you.
Remember when I said Kat Stoyful from GQ is the smiling assassin? You're about to see what I'm talking about. It's the classic, oh yeah, let's casually broach the subject of, in this case, jeans. And of course, when Catherine actually phrases the question, you're wondering if she means jeans like what I'm wearing or jeans as what we're componently made up of. And that's just the way she tries to get in to weasel her way into trying to get Sydney Sweeney caught out. In case some of you have been living under a rock for the last few months, American Eagle, that fashion outfitters, a pretty sort of so-so denim brand of jeans and jackets. They used Sydney Sweeney for a campaign about 3 months ago now, I think it is, where the slogan was, what was it now? But Sydney Sweeney's got great jeans. And of course, that set the internet on fire and people going into a crazy conspiracy theory status of, oh no, you mean it's white supremacy and it's vowing or embracing the values of the Third Reich, all that shit. And there's nothing like that at all.
The action definitely was a surprise, but it was, I love jeans. All I wear are jeans. I'm literally in jeans and a t-shirt like every day of my life.
Jeans are uncontroversial. Jeans are awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome! Oh my God!
In your jeans. I think I know how you're going to answer this, but I'm going to ask anyway. I mean, the president tweeted about the jeans ad, or Truth Socialed about the jeans ad.
Oh, look at that. If looks could kill, to quote Motley Crue, this is the expression right here. Oh, you know what? If a black chick was interviewing Sydney Sweeney, I wonder if she would have asked a similar question, because then if that was the case, it would be even worse, because then you know where that person's coming from. Again, why isn't a dude interviewing Sweeney like me? I would just have a normal conversation. That's it. Have a few laughs, not bring up the subject. If I talk about American jeans, I would just say, Sid, love the ads, hilarious. It made me go and buy a few jeans. That sort of thing. But this person, I don't even think Kat Stoffel even knows how to interview. Yeah, she's a features director at GQ, supposedly one of the most big brand name magazines ever. To me, it actually had its heyday in the 90s and certainly the 2000s. After that, it just fell off a cliff.
And that just seems to me like a very crazy moment for anyone, and I wondered.
She's so nervous, by the way, you can tell.
Like.
It was surreal.
It was surreal. Mm-hmm. And it would be
it was surreal. Like, yeah, I'm aware of the backlash, but it was surreal.
Totally human. I would probably feel like thankful that somebody had my back in public, and conveniently, some very powerful people had my back in public. And I went,
wow, that is such vitriol. Holy shit. Like, yeah, you've got the president of the USA tweeting about American Eagle because he's got your back. It's just the office of the president of the White House. Someone on that person's behalf, Trump's behalf, who retweeted that. That's all it is. But, oh my God, I'm so glad I don't work in an office anymore, because office jobs are fucking boring beyond belief. Just watch Office Space from Mike Judge and you'll know exactly what I'm talking about.
We're all invited. I'm thinking I might take that new chick from logistics. Things go well, I might be showing her my O face. Oh. You know what I'm talking about. Oh.
I don't think that I work and then I go home and I go to sleep. So I didn't really.
Good girl. Good girl.
I don't really see a lot of it.
You've made a really good case for keeping your thoughts and your life separate from
Except you're trying to extrapolate those from her right now.
There's a chance that somebody will get some idea about what you think about certain issues and feel like, I don't want to see Christy because of that. Like, do you worry about that?
What? Hang on a minute. You're talking about her upcoming movie, Christy, but you're implying that, because you got an ideology, people don't want to go and watch your film. I really hope that Sweeney and her agency ban this interviewer from talking to her again, because she's trying to fucking sabotage her career. Oh my, it's so, it's, my God.
No. If somebody if somebody is closed off because of something they read online to a powerful story like Christy, then I hope something else can open their eyes to being open to art and being open to learning, and I'm not gonna be affected by that.
Yeah. You've come here like really willing to talk about this whole discourse that doesn't have that much to do with you, and I'm grateful
Except
for
it
that.
has every single thing to do with you.
Is there something that you want to say about the ad itself? The Sydney Sweeney has great genes. Do you have...
The ad spoke for itself.
You think the ad spoke for itself? Okay. Yeah. And the criticism of the content, which was basically that maybe specifically in this political climate, like white people shouldn't joke about genetic superiority. Like that was kind of like the criticism, broadly speaking. And since you are talking about this, I just wanted to give you an opportunity to talk about that specifically.
I think that when I have an issue that I want to speak about, people will hear.
We should talk about Cassie. You got back together with Cassie. You spent some time in Cassie land.
Yeah, there you go. You just look at that. It's the Hunchback of Notre Dame, isn't it? Esmeralda, spasticated hunchback. Oh shit! Yeah, just to remind you, folks. Here's the actual ad. Sydney Sweeney has great genes. Note the spelling of genes is not the biological way of spelling genes, but I tell you, this is my thoughts, right? Before I switch to the normal screen again, folks, and my camera's obviously going very berserk right now. I think it's getting a bit of a meltdown over sexy Sweeney's sexy legs, and I don't blame you, camera, you dirty pervoid, you. But I think Stofel was put up to this by her manager at GQ. There's just no way she would walk in and do this unsanctioned. Oh, fully sanctioned. I guarantee it. Absolutely. It has to be. I can't see any other way. I don't know what her track record is, but I mean, it's a chalk and cheese difference right here, isn't it? I mean, Sweeney's actually a bit more conservative, but she's got a lot of leg on show. Sweeney, I've noticed that she does one or two things. She'd either have a lot of cleavage on show and less legs, or the opposite, and that's pretty cool. But yeah, I think GQ, if they haven't already faced heat, they're getting it. This video, by the way, if you're curious as to what the dislike to likes ratio is, I think that, to quote Sydney Sweeney, speaks for itself. That is hysterical. But let's get back to screen one here, ladies and gentlemen. And oh my word, geez, camera, you are going absolutely berserk. I better give you a cold shower afterwards. But I will say that this is the second year in a row where Sydney Sweeney has just lit up the whole stage. She's brilliant. Last year, after the Madame Web debacle, her and Dakota Johnson just stepped out on that red carpet looking like $1 million each, and not much in terms of what their dresses weren't revealing. And I can't even show much of them here, to be honest, in case YouTube censors my footage. But look, next year, maybe the year after, Sweeney has 2 video game live action adaptations coming out. One is Split Fiction, based on the Joseph Fares game of this year that was immensely successful. And she's in a live-action Gundam movie directed by Jim Mickle. Not much is known about that film at this stage. I think I've said it's live-action. Who wants to see an animated Gundam film again? Live-action is great, so I'll be very curious to see where this goes. Again, smart move from Sweeney's agency to put her in video game adaptations, because obviously now they are the flavor. Millions of people play video games. I do, you do. And to see your favorite franchise, manga franchise, anime getting turned into a live action version with undoubtedly the hottest actress at the moment. And when I say hottest, not just in looks, but in terms of reputation, even The Housemaid that's coming out this year by Paul Feig looks interesting. I can't wait to watch that, actually. And yeah, Sydney is like playing a completely unhinged character, which she's probably pretty good at doing. But I tell you what, folks, this was quite the mouthful to get through today, and I was psyched up to giving you my reaction. So I really do hope you enjoyed my unfiltered I do apologize for this camera. I don't know why it's going berserk today. I'm going to fix it for the next video. But anyway, folks, if you ended up liking this video today and the rapid eye movement of my AI camera, make sure you leave a like below, smash that subscribe button, and I'll catch you catching me for the return of the next video. Oh my god, don't you two look so divine? Or should that be you four? Euphoria, get it? Oh my god, it's chopped liver.
I don't think that